I think there's a little bit of confusion and misinformation about the use of antibiotics and where you would use probiotics alongside it. Hi, I'm Natalie McGrath. I'm a naturopath and gut specialist, and I'd love to share with you the most effective way of using probiotics alongside antibiotics. So I think it's amazing that people are really starting to understand and value their microbiome and understanding that the antibiotics will impact their microbiome. So when you buy probiotics at a pharmacy, usually there's 1 strain, 5 strains, maybe 10 strains in that bottle. And people think maybe taking those 5, 10 strains are going to go in there and replace the bugs that have been killed by the antibiotics. That's not what happens. When you think about it, the microbiome consists of thousands of organisms and all of them beneficial. And potentially when you have antibiotics, it will affect hundreds of those species. So why we take the probiotics is the probiotics have different jobs that they do in the body. They go in, hang around, do their job, and then they go. Very rare that a probiotic will hang around for longer than that. They do not re-inoculate the gut. They do not repopulate the gut. They get in there, do their job, and go. So when we're using a probiotic alongside an antibiotic, we're hoping that it's going to buffer the damage that that antibiotic is going to use. It's going to soothe the inflammation. It's going to help improve that environment that the microbiome is living in, to help it be strong and buffer that antibiotic. So when do we take that probiotic? We take that probiotic as soon as we start antibiotics, but take it out like a couple of hours, just so that antibiotic doesn't completely annihilate that probiotic right from the start. And then when you finish the antibiotic, you continue taking a good quality probiotic for at least 6 weeks, minimum 6 weeks, because we really want to make sure that that microbiome has a chance to recover. I think it's really important for people to understand the damage that antibiotics can do. And we got to really, I like to consider it like chemotherapy. It really does do some damage. Research shows that even just after 1 dose of antibiotics, the impact that it has on the microbiome and the follow-on effects on the body can last years. For example, there's research that shows that after antibiotics, the risk of depression increases extremely and it will last for years. So it's so important to try and protect and buffer that microbiome if you're needing antibiotics. If you or someone in your family is needing antibiotics over and over again, we really need to find out what is the underlying issue. Why is the immune system not coping? Is there a vitamin deficiency? Is there stress on the body that the immune system just can't catch a break and keeps getting infections? That's important because you do not want to keep having antibiotics over and over again. We really want to protect that microbiome because it is so important for our health, well-being, and longevity and our mental health.